Hey guys, this is Andres and my mom and Doll, and they're making kimchi.
Okay, this is some radishes that we had from last year that we fermented. And you need some of your fermenting in your base of your new one to start your fermenting. So I'm cutting up some of the radishes to put in the bottom of the container. And then I'm going to use some of the fluid to put in to ferment it. And if you want to, though, you can start mixing the water and show them how you mix the water. So when we're ready, you will have one to start.
Guys, if y'all notice, Doll has limited mobility.
Yes, I do.
It probably don't have to be this small, but I like it small so when you eat it with the cabbage, it blends in with it instead of give you a big chunk of it. And I'm nervous, so y'all will have to excuse me.
Why are you nervous?
Why I'm nervous?
Yeah, why are you
Probably
nervous?
because I'm in front of the camera. And I don't have a script to read like I do at night when I'm helping you with the live stream or doing the live stream.
So guys, see that. Everybody gets nervous and it's okay. Just have fun.
And I'm not shy because I don't think I've ever been shy. But I am nervous.
You do a great job reading, Mom.
Yeah, but I don't have a script. If I had a script, it would be easier.
Let me go over there so that we can see what Doll's doing.
Now, because I have limited, not mobility, but
You only have basically
limited
one.
ability right now, I have to put the salt in a cup. And I put 2 tablespoons of kosher salt to each quart.
That just happens to be the brand we use. Not recommended or endorsed, but it's just the one we use.
Correct.
And the water's filtered to take the chlorine.
Correct. Chlorine will retard the process. And you do that for each quart of water. It's better if you mix it, but right now I'm having and you just keep stirring until all the salt dissolves, and then add that to your pot, your crock pot.
See guys, even when you have limitation, it doesn't keep you from getting things done. It just sometimes takes you a little longer, it's a little slower, and you have to put more effort into it. Like Doll has to put more effort right now to cook and do things that he really enjoys because he's limited to one hand and occasionally using his other hand.
I'm ready for the next step if you...
Okay, well let me, if you don't mind, I'll wait till Doll pours this in.
Well, you don't pour that into it with the cabbage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can put it
Okay.
in.
I put half of what I cut in here and half of what I cut in here, and then Doll's gonna have to remind me how much fluid I put in that.
Okay, Doll's, what you doing, Doll?
I mixed the second quart of salted water, and I'm putting it into the second crock. That way they'll each have one in the bottom.
Okay. And guys, if y'all know better ways of making kimchi, this is just a basic entry-level way, and it's worked for us. But I know some of y'all are from countries that are really advanced in kimchi. Please let us know. but we don't use meat. So if there's fish oil or anything like that, we will not use that. But seasonings or other vegetables, please let us know.
This is the ferment from the old to put in this one.
Now from what old what?
From the old radishes, the fermented radishes that we did last year. We're using that as a base to start the ferment in the fresh one.
Okay.
Now you're going to have to tell
Pour
me.
about a quarter cup. That's good. I'll do that about that in this. Okay.
Now we need the cabbage. We're going to put the cabbage in. Am I missing something?
Yeah.
Okay, go
We
ahead.
always forget to put the jalapeno peppers. We have some we froze in the top of the refrigerator. So this time we're going to remember to put them in.
Guys, and if y'all never use Cutco knives, they're absolutely incredible. That's what Mom's using right now.
You want me to show it?
I mean, it's got look at the handle on it. It's real easy to hold. It's extremely sharp. These knives are probably 30-something years old, and they still work phenomenal.
That's three. Now, if you think that's not enough, after I get the other three, I can cut some more. And the reason I'm deferring to Doyle is because he's a lot better cook than his mama is.
Go ahead, Mom. All the coleslaw comes from Sam's Club, which makes it really easy because it's already basically shredded. So you just buy it. And if you notice, Mom's just dumping it in.
It's an interesting blend of cabbage, purple cabbage, and some pieces of carrot.
And these crocks were purchased strictly to make kimchi. I'll show you later in the video an old bottle, the little bitty bottle, which is like half this size. It's a quart. It's like $10. And it doesn't, I think, cost $10 to make both those crocks full for $10.
And my hands are clean. I did wash them before I started. Okay, now we can add the salt water.
Do you put the weights first or you put the salt water first?
Oh, wait. Thank you.
Guys, I've never done this before. This has always been Mom and Dole's thing.
This is the weights you put on top to keep it from floating up. You're going to have little pieces that's going to float up that you have to take out as you let it ferment.
It's too bad you couldn't have a little plastic thing or something that.
We thought about a screen, but you can't. You'd have to have one that's made out of something
Ceramic.
that's yeah,
And we haven't found them yet.
because that would work great. Now, what am I missing? The water.
And Mom, what are you doing?
You don't leave the floaties floating up on top of the weights. You have to take all your floaties out, and every time you move it, you have to go back and check to be sure there's no floaties, because if you leave them on top, it causes a yeast or mildew to form in them that makes the whole thing go bad. And we just so happen to have a little strainer that works for it. Take all the floaties off. You put the lid on. And then you put them wherever you're going to let them set. And this we usually leave about 14 days before we...
And what temperature do you normally like to keep everything?
Anywhere from 65 to 70.
Okay. Well, thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.